have just stumbled upon a full-on murder plot. So I'm going through this old herbology book from 1816, having a blast, stunning illustrations, absolutely gorgeous. And then out drops this little note. Of course, I have a look-see, and the note is titled at the headline, Poisons for Murder. Murder. So, of course, we have a closer look. This thing lists several different options for killing off somebody. The options include hemlock, intoxicated but looks as if something else killed, i.e. knocking down by car. Also, other options for this murder, spirits of salts, saltpeter, and nitroglycerin. Let's investigate. First up, we've got hemlock, classic choice, have to admire their taste. Now, every part of this plant is poisonous, and primarily poisoning is done by ingesting parts of the plant. Now, when it is ingested, this shuts down your nervous system slowly and eventually causes respiratory failure and then, of course, death. Fun fact, Socrates was executed in 399 BC by ingesting a cup of hemlock poison. I would just like to add a quick disclaimer that I do not intend to unalive my husband because my Google search history would suggest otherwise. All right, we found that spirit of salts is actually an old-fashioned name for hydrochloric acid, which has in fact been used in several notable murder cases. This is easily bought over the counter as a cleaning substance, and once ingested, because of the high acidic content, burns the insides of your mouth and into your throat and intestines, a terrible way to die. Next is saltpeter. This is actually potassium nitrate, which can be bought over the counter as garden fertilizer, and when ingested causes hypoxia and organ failure. Again, pretty bad way to go. And lastly, we've got nitroglycerin, which is a vasodilator, and when ingested, it makes your heart rate plummet, blood pressure plummet, thus leading to death. Obviously, I am left with so many questions. Whoever wrote this did their research, and they meant business. So who was the intended victim? Did they use this book to commit the murder? Did they get away with it? Inquiring minds want to know. Where is that Ouija board?